And okay. Wild. The rest of this floor seems so normal. Yet here we are. It's the baby vaults entrance. I hate that. Definitely do not like that. Let's call in some friends. Switch to our fancy dagger. And get a slaughter in here. That's good to know. We now have been made aware that this is the only safe stairwell in the entire area. Very important detail. Oh me oh my. Yeah, Rug is gonna hurt a whole lot. Oh, Nessos as well. We've not been doing well, rather, with centaurs. Fortunately, it's a little bit later, so like health total isn't looking too frightening, but still not great. Just block that off for now and head a different direction and see if we can't get some useful tools at our disposal. Nessos falls to Hex Wands easily. Charm Paralyzed Poly. That is a good tip. Thank you very much. We will probably end up doing so. Oh, hello. Yeah, 59% chance to paralyze you. Don't mind if I do. Stabby, stab, stab, stab. Beautiful. Definitely bring you under our sway here. Have a nice wee little army at our disposal on this floor. I'm trying not to recall unless I absolutely have to, just because it will bring our good ghosts in. Dang it. Skeletal warriors suck real bad. Come on. Okay, at least we have the electrical brand, which is kind of helping us, but geez Louise. Yeah, and the one behind you is a glaive. Yuck. Very yucky. Do I think I could beat this pack with the help of my more permanent squad buddies? I don't think Flayed Ghost does anything to them. Obviously, High Priest, like summoning in demons and smiting, would go a huge way to help us out. In general, just very scary. So you have decent willpower, right? Let's try Zom's chessboard for fun. Nope, resist with almost no effort. Whoops. Looking through morgues to win a Kobold Stabber, and Orbs of Fire are often noticed one turn before they're killed. Any ideas? So with Kobolds and your limited sight radius, especially if you're worshipping Wu Jian, I feel like it's them popping around the corner, sleeping Orb of Fire, using something like Serpent Slash to get free steps, and then backstab for your one hit, one kill. Because I don't think we got the opportunity to do it on an Orb of Fire. But on our Kobold attempt of getting a win with every species here, we definitely one-shot the Royal Jelly. And I think that was like 2 turns in sight. So we had to spend 1 turn like stepping slightly closer, and then Serpent Slash were free moves to immediate backstab, 1 shot, 1 kill. So that'd be my guess at the very least. It's definitely one of the huge advantages that Kobold Stabbers have, is that they have so many fewer spaces that they have to traverse before they're able to just absolutely obliterate even powerful enemies. You know what? I'm bringing friends in. I regret bringing friends in. Hold up. Dang it, I want Flayed Ghost in there. Don't you kill my High Priest. I said don't you kill. Just keep doing micro skips to keep people alive. There we go. Everyone follow me, please. Don't get lost. Do not leave your leader, buddy. Thank you. Thank you kindly. Okay, so that was about as bad as we initially suspected it to be. Should have just stuck with our initial gut reaction of Skeletal Warriors. Absolutely no good. Yes, I very strategically left out the mention of the several turns after backstabbing the Royal Jelly, where we were absolutely swarmed. We actually, we killed the Royal Jelly too fast that the game had to take a moment to even register that it was happening, and then it dropped all hell upon us. It was fantastic. Not at all a harrowing experience, just perfect play all across the board. What, friends? come back upstairs. This area is the new no-fly zone. Can actually come over here and potentially get rid of this one. So I think maybe we can fight a Roog. That seems a bit more manageable, honestly. The Morgue was Ash, but you guess it is still the same point. If you see them around a corner, yeah, must have just been very lucky then with placement. Because yeah, Wujian is the safest way to ensure it, but in general, you can always hope to get lucky. And yeah, it's that Night Stalker mutation where they only have 4 space radiuses. And there probably are multiple other ways that I am not recognizing here that you could potentially use to accomplish the same results. Ash allows you to cheat that? Oh, does it really? I'm trying to think of how Ash works with that. One thing you can do with Ash that's very cool is that you can see through walls. And so you can use pass wall to become a ridiculous stabber, where you're just like merging with the rock, popping out, one shot, one kill, done deal. Definitely is super satisfying when you manage to pull it off. Let's kill you. You know what? Never mind. Sketchier than I thought here. And did they have Rampage? I guess that's another thing. Rampage could definitely do the trick. We're getting that free extra step. No good spells, really. Wow, that's wild. Enfeeble, Silence, and Pass Wall. So that's actually that is interesting to me, because when you see an enemy with Ash and Zari through a wall, does that count as being in sight? Because if not, then I'm guessing they saw the Orb of Fire through a wall, pass walled through, stabbed, and then it's just one turn in sight line. But I honestly have no idea what I'm talking about too. I'm sure there are plenty of ways that it could be accomplished. Well, you can start casting MCC early if you time it right, and when the orb comes into line of sight, it pops. Oh yeah, capacitive coupling. Just time it perfectly. I mean, if you know they're there with Ash, why the heck not, right? Okay, nobody surround me from the other side or I'm upset. Beautiful. You all did fantastic. So nice to listen to my requests. There aren't enough friendly monsters in the dungeon these days that are willing to just listen. You know, sometimes all I want is a good listener. There we go. Oh, a skeletal warrior of our own. Interesting. Now am I ready to fight Urug? Potentially. I want to kill the slime first, and then we just call all our friends in. Switch to our dagger. And I think this goes fairly well. Fantastic. Ash seems really good at the moment. I for sure agree. I've only really played them twice in this series, so that's with the like 0.27 Ash. 0.27 and beyond Ash, I should say. But absolutely incredible deity. So strong. My favorite combination there that I'll never pass the excuse to bring up is playing a Null of Ash and Zari. Null of Ash and Zari is super fun. You can just have like all your weapon skills up at max. You can have all your spell casting skills. Like even in a 3-rune game, you can be casting level 9 spells with a Null, which is not the usual. So I find it super fun for sure. Very cool. Oh geez, let's not get stabbed multiple times by polearms. How does this fight work out? Slightly better than we're used to. As soon as that skeleton's dead though, our High Priest gets at risk, which I don't love. Oh geez. I have such a bad habit of biting dead skin off my lip. Did not mean to. Oops. Oh, we got a Nekoxek? Oh, summoned by our High Priest. That makes sense. Speaking of which, High Priest, get the heck over here, bud. And Ash was nerfed earlier today, reduced from 2 skill boost, 1.5 skill level boost. Okay. Per curse, yeah. That's fair. I feel like that made sense. You had a bad feeling about it, so you didn't update to the latest version. In general, Trunk, yes. It's pretty rough depending on what your playstyle is. I am very interested to see how new Spider plays out, because it seems very scary. Okay, you're still alive, High Priest. That's all I care about in life, is keeping my gosh dang High Priest alive. Please. Okay, yep. In fact, everyone, retreat with me. To me, to me. Beauty, beauty. Am I leaving anyone behind? No. Skeletal warriors are still following though, eh? Well, let's take you on now that you're alone. Hey, that went much better. Should be fine, honestly. New Spider is fun, but quite a bit tougher. You think Snake/Swamp are easier now? Are they actually, like, legitimately easier, or are they just easier by comparison? Out of curiosity. Dang it. I should have known that was going to happen. Well, okay, Orc High Priest is dead. So is the rest of our army. Goodbye, folks. Why are we getting all the skeletal warriors in this game? We're completely lacking the ability to actually take care of them in any meaningful way, which of course means they're showing up in spades, just by comparison. I was afraid you were going to say that. But makes sense. I mean, Spider, I generally was always happy to see Spider because it was just so much easier. So it makes sense. Getting the same treatment that Swamp got a while back, where Swamp used to be the, oh hooray, I have an S branch I can do early, no problem. And now can be a little bit trickier depending on the character that you're playing with. But okie dokie. What do we want to do here? I'm a little sick of bashing our head against the wall that it are these skeletal warriors. It's not going great. Crossbows is slowly but surely training up. We could even quickly check. We take off this shield. Check out this arbalist. Attack delay of 1.7. Seems horrible, but it's not too bad, all things considered. As long as we're kiting away far enough, even if enemies double step, we should be okay. And this at least has the damage trade-off to make it slightly more viable, so more worth the commitment there. So if we find Bolt, let's go pick up a few of these sons of guns. In fact, Zom's chessboard piece, I'm never actually going to use that. I'll tell myself that we will. I'll even pretend that we're going to every once in a while, but we know the truth. And then let's head to a stairwell here, find Bolt once more. Before we do so, I wanted to do a bit of a check. Arbalist's out. Let's find that skeletal warrior here. Hey, you. Hey, ugly. Get over here. Okay. This definitely works. If only I hadn't slaughtered my entire team before thinking of it. Oh, also don't do that. That's very bad. If we actually stand there and let them take their multiple turn attacks against us, not a great look. Excuse me? What the heck was even that? Get over here. Okay, maybe the first couple hits were a little bit misleading. Dang it, now those bolts are gonna fill up all of our searches. You son of a gun. Let us make it so this is not hiding duplicates. Then we can ignore all of these D12. And let's go to lair, shall we? Because I think this is at least a semi-solution for taking care of some of our problems. In fact, let's pick that up and let's turn bolts on to auto pickup more permanently here. Find bolt. Yes, please. Find bolt again. Up to 50, that's not too bad. Oh, wait a second. Wait, is this like Pickle's body? Where? I don't remember this. A +8 hand crossbow? Are you kidding me? So we are going to use that arbalist. But for now, I'm going to use this +8 hand crossbow. Holy moly. So let's adjust that to B, and even more so, oops, don't think I did it. Oh, I did do it, perfect. But even more so, we have a decent number of brand weapon scrolls, so I think I'm gonna brand this hand crossbow. Freezing, maybe not the best brand, but it has decent base damage, so why the heck not? Okay, well hopefully that's gonna change some things moving forward. Ready to check out Spider? I was just bragging about how potentially easy it is in this version of the game, so wouldn't that be the perfect place to meet our untimely end? Let's go to Spider, take a little bit of break from the pressures that we've been facing up here. Maybe I shouldn't have dropped my sling either. Could have just set it aside in our inventory for the time being, but it is what it is, I guess. Ready to hop down into things here and see how Spider's looking. Jeez Louise, already quite the crowd. Hello. Hello, friends. Quite the welcoming party. I didn't expect to be so popular, honestly. Let's just lead them upstairs one by one, though, and then we can fight them the old-fashioned way just fine. In fact, let's call everybody to the stairs here. Then we get some free hits on anytime we bring somebody up. Fantastic work, squad. Doing great out there. Keep it up. One more time now. Beauty. And not too shabby. I guess we can even quickly check with our hand crossbow here. Our attack delay is at 1.2, so it's not bad. It's definitely not perfect. Could still use a wee bit more training, but it's looking pretty solid. Right, we can start our spider army. Come in here. Beauty. Something that we're always having to remind ourselves is that we have the ability to raise a veritable army, and so we definitely should when given the chance. Torpor Snail I'd like to take out as soon as possible. In fact, I probably should have targeted it a little bit more carefully there, just to get rid of that slow effect before we had to fall back on the retreat. Orb of Destruction, dang it, did not take out the Wasp. I was hoping the Hornet would be the one. Please stop, sir. I cannot afford to be webbed. And now we just keep dodging these Orbs of Destruction very carefully. Beautiful. Not nearly enough bodies being dropped, and I feel like I'm going to mulch all my bolts before we get a good opportunity here, which is not fantastic. Fortunately, this crossbow is just so much stronger than our current dagger setup that I kind of can't help but use it. At least lean on it a little bit here. Oh me, oh my. What a world we live in. What? Okay, the original Orb of Destruction must have been just absolutely tanked by our Phantasmal Warrior. Way to go, buddy. We recruited you on the team for a good reason. Also, we're not even wearing our resistance to poison. We've just been dodging everything, getting exceptionally lucky. Should probably be slightly more careful with that. So let's get rid of some evasion for said poison resistance. Dang it, I was hoping that we'd finally get a backstab. Guess we haven't been training stealth at all, so it's no real surprise that we haven't been able to get backstabs. Also, Torpor Snail. Oh no. That's not great. Let's use Box of Beasts to get another friend. Can hopefully slow down the onslaught here a little bit. Otherwise, we have to kind of just attack the redback. Come on, spawns. I believe in you. Kill that Torpor Snail, please. Okay, now I'll go for the Torpor Snail. Oh, geez, Louise. It's not looking great. Take a curing potion real quick. Holy moly. Took a whole lot of damage that turn. Let's see, 8 and 20. So technically we're in lethal range. I think I will drink a curing just to be safe here. And fantastic work by our Phantasmal Warrior. And we're back in business. Perfect. Only slightly terrified for our life there. What else is new, of course? Did we just miss a sleeping monster? I think we just missed a sleeping monster. That is, probability-wise, I guess impossible would be the wrong word, but highly improbable. My redback friend, jumping spiders. Now we will switch over to our dagger, potentially saving some bolts and using our undead army instead, because it's actually working out quite well. I was trying to think if spiders make good undead armies, because they hit pretty hard. Especially things like wolf spiders, I think make incredible allies, even in undead form. Sure, they're not quite as fast at chasing things down as the living ones, but you trade that off for good staying power, and of course the fact that they're on our side, which I think goes a long way into giving them points in my book. It's very nice to have friends, so there is that. Ooh, a glowing hat. That's some armor class points that we desperately need. Guess we can quickly finish off this lovely crawler. And let's put that son of a gun on right away. Beautiful. Finally getting some more ID scrolls as well. It's been a long time since we came across any of those lying around, so gladly take it. Then I need to recall in my army. There's more, right? More? There we go. That's the full staying power, the full force there now. And Orb Spider getting completely pinned by my summons. Love it. Okie dokie. Not bad. Oh my gosh, I should not just walk towards Jorgun like that. Though I do need a spirit. I probably can't take Jorgun down in like 4 turns, right? 120 health is kind of tough. If we paralyze you, but there aren't decent odds of doing that, we could give it a quick check here even. 1%? Yeah, I call that bad odds. Don't know about you, but I don't think that's great. What else could we try and do? We have no torment scrolls, so we couldn't torment Jorgun. We could try and vulnerability into paralyze. Because Jorgun doesn't have anything. Oh no, it does. Has petrify. But even with half willpower, we might be okay. From a relative standpoint, at least. Let's kill these buddies. I definitely don't want to fight Jorgun and an Entropy Weaver at the same time. Turns out that might be what we're doing here. Ouch. Jeez Louise, that iron shot hurts. In fact, if we take a look at that, 3d28. Yeah, that could have just one-shot us. We don't have good silences, hey? I guess we have one silence scroll, which might be our only choice here. So we can even take a look at you. Play is not affected by silence. I would love to have a Jorgun on my side, but it might be risky to do it. Let's do it. Okay, we did hit with our soul capture, so now I just need to silence. And get in on this hitting party. We done it? It's so close. Come on, please. Please. Yes. Okay, we have Jorgun by our side. That's awesome. That is fairly incredible. Gets to keep all the equipment as well. Fantastic. LRD, Iron Shot, Petrify, Grasping Roots, Grasping Roots, that's what those are called. Pretty fantastic here. Honestly, just for Iron Shot alone, that's essentially like having a Spellforge Servitor at our side. At least the way that we usually find ourselves using the Spellforge servitor. So incredible. But we'll keep on moving through Spider here now that we've taken care of that. Oh my gosh, Francis too? Jeez Louise. Spider 1, not kidding around apparently. Not even a little bit. Throw Ice Skull and Iron Shot. So it's Jorgrun but worse. Fun. I think we're gonna just drop one of those bad boys right there and pretend we never saw them. Beauty. Ooh, okay. Jorgrun, don't dig walls without my permission, please. Jeez, oh no, Jorgrun did it again. Don't do that, sir. Fortunately, we don't rely too much on magic here, so the Ghost Moth is not going to be a huge deal. Still have to keep in mind that there are some slight factors. Oh my gosh, they killed... Dang it. Oh, I celebrated so much getting Jorgrun, and they're already dead. Fantastic. Well, fortunately we're fast enough to kind of run away from spiders, so that's what we're going to do. Jeez Louise. Can maybe throw out some bolts every once in a while. No, do not attack with that. Also, let's not walk straight into webs. I'm really just displaying my own intelligence here. Just doing a fantastic job. 76% chance to hit. Honestly, worse than I thought. Okay, never mind. I regret all my decisions. We're not too far from the stairs. Regen is an absolute lifesaver here. Without regeneration, we would have very much been dead already by now. Oh, what the heck? Why, how are there still spiders hanging out here? Where did you come from? More specifically, why didn't we see you before? Well, we can bring you up to our undead friends here. So, anyone want to capture Francis's soul, maybe? That seems fun. Could do that instead of Jorgrun. Oh geez, that's lethally poisoned. Let's take one step. Let our zombies take some fire. We can cure. Guess that's what happens when you let spiders spend multiple turns for free right next to you. There we go. That's slightly better at the very least. The spider one has been an absolute nightmare, all things considered. Ghost Moth, please come with me here. I feel much better in the company of my friends. Beautiful. And jumping spider we should be okay with. Get over here, you butt. Oh me oh my, what a wild ride. How quickly things change. Oh, Francis woke up. Oh no. So I don't think we can kill Francis fast enough to steal the soul without an army by our side. Could lead Francis back to our zombie Hydra. That might be nice. Trying to think of any alternatives. Oh my gosh, I have 2 experience potions on me. Brain's not all there today. I mean, I blame the run for being so smooth so far, but still. Let's drink some experience potions, shall we? Can get some free training, which is nice. Evocations doesn't need it, I don't believe. Invo will hit the cap that we have set out for it, so that's awesome. Yeah, that's good for the first one. I like that. And then let's even check. Min delay on this son of a gun is at 10. So we can set that as a temporary cap. Let's read, or rather drink, another one of these. Brings crossbows to 8.8. Could bring fighting to 9.6. Armor probably doesn't make much of a dent. 2.9 isn't too bad. Where does it leave us on stealth? 8.7. I should have been training stealth a little bit more if we actively planned on using it. but becoming a bit more of a ranged character has definitely been paying dividends for the most part. We're now at 1 attack per turn with the hand crossbow, so that's pretty sweet. Let's stop trying to explore more of this level, and let's just head down. Maybe the rest of Spider, after what we just saw there, will be more forgiving. Maybe? Switch to my crossbow, since we're apparently killing absolutely nothing with our dagger these days. Unfortunately. It is the worst of the downsides, of course, for daggers in the game. Is that they don't have much staying power into the later section of the game. Once everything starts to have a pretty decent baseline of armor class, I mean, what are you gonna do? But that is a-okay. We're just gonna try our best. Oh my gosh. Everyone retreat this way. Don't go near Roxanne, please. Everyone retreat this way. Need to make sure to clarify that for the new summon. Oh my gosh. Hello? Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. This is not great. So only 26% chance to hit us. That's not too shabby. But unfortunately, when they're in a big group, it's not too hard to hit those numbers. Let's bring in our summons and then get punch in here. Beautiful. That does the trick. Oh, Arachne. Hello. Oh my gosh, you have so much health. Oh no. Again, I cursed myself by claiming boldly that Spider's the easiest branch in the game. It, of course, is an absolute nightmare for us this time around. Jeez Louise. Well, I probably do just want to run away here now that I accidentally outstayed my welcome a little bit. Goodbye, friends. We are leaving this area. I mean, not for good, but for a long while. For sure. Oh me, oh my. Yeah, we have really bad strength right now. I'm trying to think of what drained us in that regard. Because I'm blanking at the moment. Can Ghost Moths do that? Maybe Ghost Moth. Anyway, regardless, the important thing to take note of is that we are not going to stick around in Spider. It is not at all working out for us. And so instead, I think we'll switch. Ghost Moth, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Thematically, that was the most likely culprit, it would seem. But let's quickly go. And, oops, not that. I wanted to pick up my shopping list, or open up my shopping list rather. Let's go get a flying amulet, shall we? And that one floor has such a fun army. I wish the rest of our floors had that. Skeletal warriors? Now at least doable? So how about that? Let's go back to sprinting to orc here. I guess that also means we can run around and pick up some bolts we've left lying around. Some important detritus. But let's pick up this flying amulet. That will help out a great deal in shoals here. Let's find bolt. And now I'm safe to run around and pick up all these. Not too shabby. In fact, we can just finish exploring this level. Oh, all the uniques are just hanging around for this stage in our night, hey? I mean, Rupert's not a bad one to have at our side. Could have a bit of a meat shield. I don't know if I can kill Rupert fast enough, though, unfortunately. Rupert's not as scary as a lot of the other encounters that we've had with him in the past, because as long as you have the willpower to not be paralyzed or confused as a Spriggan, you can just outrun even a berserker. So that's not too bad, and it makes me want to lead you somewhere where we have an army. So if I go downstairs here, I wouldn't quite call that an army. I mean, Catoplebis, not bad. Do we have an army here? No. So it might be just up to us to try and kill Rupert quickly enough. Could also try and find that cusp of what is healthy enough to be inflicted by the status. Because if we get like one hit in, then it makes it slightly more manageable to get the next few. You friend, do you have willpower? You do. Shucks. You know what? Instead, let's check out this treasure trove. What do you need? 14 scrolls of teleportation? That's not very likely to happen. Okay. So do I try... Maybe I save Rupert for a later date here. That sounds good to me. So instead, let us just go to the start of Shoals. Hopefully things are looking slightly more up to speed there. Slightly better for us. Might be nice. But regardless, here's where we are going to take just a quick 30-second, minute-long break. I'm going to run out, grab a refill for my drink, and then we'll be hopping back into it, testing out Shoals, and hopefully staying alive, staying in one piece, because there have been some close calls recently, and I'm ready for it all to come crashing down, tumbling down around us. So I'll be back right away here. Don't go anywhere, and I'll see you in a sec. See you. Okie dokie. Peeked in on my doggo, just absolutely passed out on our bed. Very cute. So hard to resist the temptation to go in for some quick rubs, but didn't want to wake her up, and of course didn't want to leave you all hanging either. So let's get ready to hop into Shoals, see how it goes. Okie dokie. Not too scary right off the bat here. I mean, a manticore definitely can lay down the hurt. But we'll take the sea snake upstairs. Don't want to take too many of these enemies upstairs if we can help it, because I'd like to bring some zombies into the fold down there. But hey, we just have some buddies waiting at the top of the stairs here. That doesn't seem like the worst idea either. In fact, you know what? Yeah, we can make an army in due time. Let's just play it safe, shall we? The stairs is the worst section for us because we unfortunately are a little limited in our options to actually take advantage of like our movement speed and the like. Quickly take these buddies upstairs, and then maybe just you we can deal with. You can use crossbow. Make our job a little bit easier. Of course, no body. Perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. Not at all disappointing or upsetting. Jeez Louise. Definitely in a wee bit of a rough spot. Well, let's just back up. Take out the crossbow. Okay, that does the trick. We just don't quite have the number of bolts that I would like to be making active use of our crossbow this often, unfortunately. Maybe I can stab you to death? Still no body? Okay, lovely. And any day now that you want to hand us some more souls, Red, I wouldn't mind whatsoever. Gladly take you up on that offer. There we go. There's at least some start to an army here. Dream Sheep, not fantastic, but at least we have the summons to distract. Ooh, and all of our skills have hit their caps. Lovely. In that case, I think Evocations is coming back on for a little bit. We probably want another defensive skill. We could train some armor, I guess. Make slightly more efficient use of this, though AC is not going to go up a whole lot higher, even with training. I guess it means that we could put on one of the lighter sets of dragon scales in the future if we train it up now. Let's see, fighting can come back on, bring it up to like 11 here as well. Can't fight too hard against the lack of health, but we can do what little bits we can along the way to alleviate the concerns for the future. And what else? I guess I could train short blades sometime. But no, I think we will be switching to that demon trident in due course here. Let's keep the army going here. We just have to snowball the level. That's the one and only goal. Kirke. What can I do with you, Kirke? I mean, we can take advantage of the deep water. Wait, were you summoned? Huh. Well, you're the only real problem here, and then otherwise we can definitely try and cheat this a bit. What is it that you do here? Because again, this is another potential target that we could take on as our own vengeful spirit to take through the rest of the dungeon. Monstrous Menagerie kind of helps. Abjuration could probably be pretty good to have on our side. I never did take advantage of that spell when it was player castable, but now we could almost get it to still work actively in our favor. Do I think I can deal 112 damage quickly enough to make that worth it? Let's give it a shot. It's not like we use our piety for too much else anyway. Oh, right. Once we start dealing damage, she is going to run. Don't you hate it when your enemies are actually of baseline intelligence? Real shame, too bad. You're probably... Yeah, Soul is too injured now, but that's fine. We're still going to go straight for you. The Manticore, I think, can actually come across. Yeah, hello, friend. Oh, whoa, and our army is here. Hello. Take care of this for us, please, and thank you. Yes, no. Well, okay, everyone. Come here. Guard this. Don't go too far. Guard this area. Do not go too far. Let me take care of this Enchantress here. Try and free some of her minions. Hopefully before I run out of bolts, because apparently that's a very real concern. There we go. Hello friends, you're free. Now go get yourselves killed somewhere and I'll bring you back to my side. I swear, it's very cool. Coolest team to be a part of. Back here and give me your soul. So close. Except not really. We don't have the damage output unless we have a horde of friends to do like a quick wrap around surround deal. But let us... You know what? Let's get rid of the evasion ring. It's just boosting what is already pretty good here. And at the end of the day, we're at the stage in the game where resistances start to definitely take precedent. Also, let's not accidentally lose any of my shots to deep water. That would be bad. And friends, compatriots, allies. To me. Still potentially taking a lot of damage here, so I think I will drink a cure, or heal wounds rather. Oh my gosh, they're actually almost... Oh no, okay. I thought for a second the satyrs were almost beating this fight, but... While being closer than I'd like to admit, we're still gonna win it pretty handily here. 23 damage plus your spear? No. I refuse. I'm gonna let the army do my heavy lifting here. Fantastic. No, friends, don't... I guess they were trying to pathfind their way to me, so that's fair. My bad, I apologize. Okie dokie. Welcome to the mid-game for Spriggan. Mid-game to late game, it's just gonna be a constant fear for our own life, crossing our fingers and praying that we don't take the worst dice rolls left and right here. It's not grand, not great, but maybe, just maybe, we can get through. Also, Javelineer, nope. Let's simplify this fight. Try and beat these buddies first, and then we can fight the Javelineer just on their own. That's difficult enough for me. Oh my gosh, where my army? Sirs, that's not cool. That is not okay. Well, 3 satyrs. Maybe enough to take care of a Javelineer, but honestly, this is where those rolls start really coming in, where just a few bad rolls and we're very quickly in the hot seat. I should probably even just be training some more dodging here, since we are relying on it so heavily. That's a defensive skill that we'll swap back to here. I could try and enslave you. Have to deal 78 damage quickly. I was looking for an Ice Burst wand, but it's because there's one right on the floor there. That's what my brain was thinking of. Slave the soul. Then we want to fill the air with smoke clouds. Stop it. Want to fill the air with, I guess, steam clouds is the more accurate way to put it. Now we just have to kill you in one turn? Maybe? Holy crap, we did it.